Yes. Okay, so today's topic is technology. So we want to talk about technology. Again, I will ask you some part one questions and we will create sentences, make our response together. Okay, so my first question for you, if you're ready, uh, tell me about technology and let me see. How often do you use a computer or smartphone and why?
Technology is very important role, um, is very important in our life. Mm, I use smartphones and computer every day, maybe more than 8 hours a day. Mm, I have to work, mm, send email, um, and make our my the slides on it. I also study English and other subjects on computer. So I think like how can I live without technology?
Yeah, very good. Okay. Well, let's see your answer. So, of course, as I told you, now we want to talk about just IELTS version. So, your answer was clear, understandable, and related, relevant. So, but there are like some mistakes. Technology. So you started with technology is a very important role. No, it's not. It's
Mm,
wrong
Yes,
collocation. So it's wrong
yes.
collocation. Technology plays, not is, plays an important role. So if you want to use it, you should say play an important
Mm, mm,
role,
mm,
not is.
mm.
So it's not good. Okay, what is this? Okay, well. So this one is better. So not is not a good collocation with technology here. To send email, just when you want to use email for this type, for example, like this article, it's better to use emails. If you want to say email and send an email, because here actually an article is missed. So if you use email, send an email. If you don't use and, you should say send email. So it depends. So if you want to make it plural or use a singular, so. And let's see. If I want to give you a corrected band 7 version. So first let's get started with band 7. Technology plays a very important role in our lives, because you need to make it plural, and you know that the plural form of life, lives. If you're saying live, our lives. So this is the first one. And I use my smartphone and my computer every day, probably for more than 7 hours. So, and I need them for sending emails and creating slides for presentations. I'm not sure. So, creating slides for presentations. So, and I don't remember what else. And of course, I use my computer to study English and all the subject. So, and the last part, you should say how the life is without technology. I can't imagine living without. So,
Mm.
I can't imagine living without technology. Okay.
Mm.
This one is better. Now, If you want to change it to band 9 version, it should be fluent, idiomatic. Okay, so let's see. Technology plays a crucial. So here I need another actually word that is crucial.
Sure.
Yeah, of course. Crucial role, important role in what? In modern life, in our lives, in modern life. And personally, okay, personally, I spend over, for example, 8 hours. So personally, I spend over, so how many a day, how many hours a day, using my smartphones and computer for work, or for example, for work-related tasks. So you can say for work or work-related tasks. So, and it can be like sending emails and designing, creating a slide, designing a presentation. Okay. As well as for studying English and other academic subjects. And honestly, without technology, or life without technology feels life without technology feels unimaginable these days. This one is better. Okay. What is this? Okay. These days. And this is another actually version of your answer. So, uh, and this how deeply it's integrated into everything we do. We can add this one if you want. If you want to say that technology is connected and use, you can say it's integrated. So how it's integrated into, or how deeply it's integrated, how deeply it's integrated into everything we do, or like this. And this is your answer. Okay, but another, and integrate means deeply integrated, like deeply connected, deeply used. And designing presentation, it's actually another phrase to say when you want to, when you make visual slides, so especially for presentation or creating slides. So they are the same answers, but one is appropriate for band 7, another one in band 9 answer. So both of them. Okay, well, let's keep going with the next question. So I have another question for you. Have you ever taken a course to improve your computer skills? Have you ever taken a course to improve your computer skills? Yes, no, when, how?
I studied computer when um, I was in the university. It's it has been a long time, and um, the technologies change a lot now. Now that the technology changed a lot, I want to study to improve my computer skill, and um, w- want to know how to use the new app um, to um, to do my task, to do my task. Um, I have a plan to study um, 3 hours a week to use a computer and uh, mm, use AI. Yeah, um, I think it's can brings me a lot of benefits.
Yeah, okay, very good. Well, let's see. I studied computer when I was in the university, and it's been a long time. So I used it. Computer science is better maybe here because this is, of course, for general is okay, but computer science or computers, if you want to make it, maybe more general, so you can say. And when I was in the university, okay, just what university? The university. So here, just in university, because when you say the, actually, here, you make it specific. So, but you don't need here. So what? Just university. Okay.
Yeah,
And technology has changed a lot. Technology has advanced significantly. Technology has advanced
advanced, advanced.
significantly. As you can see, it's totally different with what we learned and general speaking. So, and new app, new app to do my, so I use new apps to do my task
Yes,
to
yeah,
do new, to complete task efficiently. So you can say to complete
to
task
complete task.
efficiently, effectively,
Mm,
efficiently. And let's see how we can so make it a band 7 version. I
mm,
started computer science when I was in university, but it was quite a long time ago. It was quite a long time ago. Since then, technology has changed a lot if you want to use it. And I want to improve my computer skills and learn how to use new apps to maybe to complete, to do my daily tasks. So I've made a plan. I've made a plan to study for 3 hours every week. And I also want to learn AI, artificial intelligence. So it's better to say it because this is IELTS. AI, artificial, to just complete. Of course, you can say AI is understandable, but here's ISO we can say to help me work more effectively. So this is a band 7 version, but actually the point is about band 9. I started computer science during my university years. So the first one during my university years. But it was quite some time ago. So you should say quite some time ago. And technology has changed, has evolved, evolved significantly, dramatically. You can say dramatically since then. And I would go for present continuous here. I'm now planning to improve, to enhance my, to, okay, to enhance my digital skills. Why I don't want to use again computer because I've already used it. So I don't want to repeat it again and again by, for example, learning how to use modern applications that can streamline my everyday tasks. So we have different phrases here that you can use. The first one, how to use modern, modern applications. Okay. And that can streamline my daily task, my everyday task. So here, my everyday tasks. Okay. And I've set a goal to study for at least 3 hours. So I've set a goal to study at least 3 hours. At least 3 hours per week, focusing on tools like artificial intelligence that can boost productivity. So, focusing on tools like AI that can boost productivity and okay, where is my D here? Okay, and make my workflow more efficient. Okay, now let's talk about the words and phrases that I just used. Well, let's see. We have some new words and phrases. Evolved, changed, as I told you. Evolved means change or improved. And digital skill, like the ability to use technology is digital skills. So streamline, make something more efficient, simplify. So streamlined, if I want to give you a good synonym like simplify, so make something more efficient and set a goal, of course, it's easy. And workflow. Workflow is work process. Workflow, work process. And that's it. That's it. Well, now you have
Vâng.
a better version, different, but yeah. Yeah, yeah, IELTS, IELTS. Yeah. Okay, so you've learned a lot. Now you need to check
Yeah,
what you've learned to learn another thing. So appropriate for
yeah,
IELTS. So it's but then, of course, you've traveled and you see that people in the street don't use IELTS vocabulary. So it's so easy, basic, simple. So, yeah, because one of my students actually finished the course and took his IELTS test. It was really good. the actually the bands, and he could get what he really wanted and really desired. So he achieved his goal in IELTS. And then, of course, he immigrated. After immigration, of course, he sent me like kind and like text to say thank you for the course and whatever. And I was so happy. And I was like, but teacher, everything. And he traveled to Canada and said, teacher, here everything is different. So the first day I went to university, I started using some C1 vocabulary, and people were like, why are you talking this way? And I was like, yeah, because yeah, because people feel like that. Okay, now I know a lot of like advanced vocabulary and like voice phrases for IELTS. Now let's use them in the street, but actually we don't. Like, and it was like, okay, stop using that. I just forget. IELTS done. Okay, just use general English so you don't as a teacher. And I was like, so different in university. What should I do now? I said, okay, just forget. IELTS is done. And now you are in the university. Now you are starting. So you don't need to use IELTS vocabulary. Just make it easier, natural. And of course, now he's okay. He said, okay, everything is okay. I'm trying to adapt. But yeah, IELTS is IELTS, so different. For example, like it has boost productivity, evolve dramatically. What is this? Yeah, we use it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The next one, let's keep going with the next question. Okay. Well, I want to ask you about different devices, so laptop or smartphone. Which device do you prefer to use for browsing the internet? And so, just when I ask you this question, I want you to explain why, actually, this or that, and why.
Mm, we can use a smartphone and computer to browse the internet, but people usually use a smartphone. Mm, yes, and they spend a lot of time to um, surf the internet. Mm, smartphone is portable and easier to use.
Easy to use, user friendly. Just let me say something. We are running out
Yeah.
of time, so we should log out and back, and then we will keep going. Okay, so sorry, I interrupted you, but we need to do this. So let's log out and back, and then we will keep going. And you can think about the rest of it. Is user friendly, easy to use. Yes, let's log out. Okay, let me. Okay, and